Hey guys, it's me again, here to continue my SummerSlam review series, and I'm going to review SummerSlam 1993. This show sucked, guys. This was probably the worst SummerSlam ever. Um, Maybe worse than 89 perhaps, which as you guys know, I didn't like at all, if you followed the series. Um, I mean, 93 was a pretty crappy year for wrestling in general anyway, but still, I mean, you know, I guess it's because I enjoyed SummerSlam 92 so much that, like, watching this show straight away after was like, just left a bad taste in the mouth. But anyway, to get on with the show, first match, we got Ramon versus DiBiase. I did not like this match at all. Such a lazy match. Sounds awesome on paper, but Jesus, it was, they barely did anything. I think Razor got a few clothesline moves in, and Ted got the sleeper hold in at one point. The crowd was chanting for Razor. Razor gets the win with the Razor's Edge pinfall combo. The match, crap match, disappointing. Move on. Next we have the match of the night, which is for the WWF Tag Team Championship. The Steiner brothers defending against the Heavenly Brothers. Heavenly Bodies. This was a really fun match. The crowd was really into this match, and so was I. The Steiner brothers' parents were actually in the audience. Well, not the parents, mother and sister, you know. And this was just a lot of fun to watch. A bit too short in my opinion, but I really liked it. So definitely, I think the only match I think on this entire show that's really worth checking out, because that was a pretty good match. Next match, we got the match that you probably thought would have stolen the show, but the truth is, it didn't get enough time, and it dragged through the second half, and that is Shawn Michaels defending the IC Championship against Mr. Perfect. This match started off really awesome, and then it just dragged. Like, out of nowhere, the match just ended up dragging. And then, Shawn Michaels got the win with the count out, you know, which kind of sucked. I mean, this had potential to steal the show, in my opinion. I really enjoyed this match for what it was at the start, and they just didn't go all out, and that really sucked, in my opinion. So, next match, we got Irwin R Schyster versus 1-2-3 Kid. This match was not. It was just to showcase 1-2-3 Kid's pay-per-view debut, and he got a few good moves in. I think IRS got the win. Yep, match didn't last long at all, but you know, it was whatever. Next match, we got Bret Hitman Hart versus Doink the Clown. Now, this was originally supposed to be Bret Hart versus Jerry Lawler, but Jerry, before this match happened, came out saying he got injured, like in a car accident or something, and he can't compete, and then he got Doink to come out and like replace him, and he was saying how much he hates Bret Hart, his family, and everything about that. So Bret fought Doink. Bret beat Doink by DQ. And then it turned out Jerry Lawler was not injured at all, so he was forced to go back to the ring to fight Bret Hart. And this match was pretty good, pretty good. But the best thing about this match was the storytelling, without a doubt. Bret got a few good moves in there, like typical backbreaker stuff, and Jerry himself got a few moves in there. But the best thing about this match by far was the storytelling. It really felt like these two hate each other, especially Bret. I mean, Bret, he's not just an awesome wrestler, but he can act. The man can act. It feels real whenever he's acting throughout the scripted segments throughout the shows, and that was really cool. Bret originally won the match, but then he just kept the sharpshooter on Jerry Lawler, and then he kept it on for too long, so the ref reversed the decision. Jerry Lawler won by DQ. And then after the match, oh yeah, Owen and Bruce Hart were in the audience, like at front, and they were disrespected by Doink and Lawler, so they went out, came to beat up Lawler after the match, even after Bret was already beating up. That was pretty good storytelling in the match. The match itself wasn't, well, it had good spots, but the storytelling was good. Then we got the next match after that, Marty Jannetty versus Ludvig Borga, who looks a lot like Brock Lesnar. He was like probably the Brock Lesnar of the 1990s, but I never heard of him until now. Believe it or not, this was pretty much a squash match. He was just beating the crap out of Marty Jannetty. And Marty Jannetty, he got a few moves in there, but overall this match was there. So yeah, Ludwig got the win. Yeah. Next is the Rest in Peace match, which is just an ODQ match. Undertaker vs. John Gonzalez. This match was pretty crappy, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be still. I know it's the same match, but I think this is just a bit better than their WrestleMania 9 match, which isn't saying much, I know, but there was this, John Gonzalez has such a bizarre move set, and it's just awkward when he combines with Undertaker's. There was this one really cool part in the match at the end where Paul Bearer comes out. Oh yeah, and then he gets like this black ring thing. I don't know what that is exactly. Sorry. And then he got his urn back because the John Gonzalez manager, Harvey Wildenstein or something, he stole the urn, and Paul Bearer got it back. Taker defeated John Gonzalez. Victory. So Paul Bearer and Undertaker reunited, and John Gonzalez chokeslams Harvey Wildenstein and ends the relationship, and he rests in peace as well. So that match, though it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be, it was still pretty crappy. Next we have 6-man tag, Tatanka and the Smoking Guns versus Bam Bam Bigelow and the Headshrinkers. Pretty good match. I'd say the second best match of the night. This was just a fun match. Fun tag, very fast paced, energetic. The crowd was pretty into it. Tatanka pretty much stole the show in this match. Without a doubt, he was awesome in that part when he was like doing the Native American type marching thing. That was really cool. And yeah, it was a good match. Tatanka got the win. And yeah, for the team. Then we have the main event, the WWF Championship match. Yokozuna defending against Lex Luger. Oh my god, this match was... Yokozuna just didn't work. I mean, you can't really go far having great matches with guys like Yokozuna. No offense, but but Lex Luger tried to make the match good. Yokozuna was just... I didn't enjoy Yokozuna at all in this match. He was kind of just laying around and throwing him around like it was a pillow fight or something. But Luger actually showed quite a bit of resilience in this match, and Luger won by countout. Yep, that's how the match ended. And I don't know why you'd want to end a Big 4 pay-per-view like that. But, of course, if you win by countout or DQ, you don't win the championship. So Lex Luger didn't win the title. He won the match, but it seemed like he was happy anyway. You know, which I guess it's cool. The match though was blah. Anyway, so that's my review for SummerSlam 93, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please post your thoughts on my review and the show itself in the comments below. And check back for my SummerSlam 1994 review. Sometime soon. See ya.